Hey everybody, welcome back. Dave, ABQ, SCNC, back for another edition of the Low Tech Power Rankings. Low Tech Football Show Power Rankings edition, powered by the world famous Gizmo. You want to thank Gizmo for getting these power rankings out. I want to remind everybody these power rankings do not count Thursday's game. Thursday's games count for the following week. So Thursday's games do not count. It's a good thing too, because somebody looked horrible in that game, fumbling, almost having passes intercepted, and everybody was praising Jameis Winston, but compared to Cam, he looked like a superstar. So here we go. All right, power rankings for this week, sponsored by Gizmo. Number 32 are the Miami Dolphins. Gizmo says it's going to be an ugly season for the fish. I agree. Nothing looked good for them. And now, 31, the Giants dropped down 5 spots. Gizmo is crying. He needs a Happy Meal. His Giants dropped 5 spots to number 31. No defense, and Gizmo says they stunk up the place. That's pretty bad for him. Number 30 are the Tampa Bay Bucks, staying even. 3 interceptions by Winston, and time running out to prove he's a franchise quarterback, says Gizmo. Number 29, moving up 2 spots with their comeback tie. I'm sure it would have been more if they would have won. Good outing, but came up short in OT, still early. Yeah, if he plays that fourth quarter, like if he plays the rest of the games like he played that fourth quarter, he's going to tear it up. All right, 28, Washington Redskins going down 1 spot. Oh, no kidding. Gizmo says we missed tackles and blown coverages in the second half. That's an understatement. We gave up 2 50-yard passes and a almost 20-point lead to lose that game. It was a tale of 2 halves as we looked fantastic in the first and horrible in the second. Number 27, Cincinnati Bengals moving up 1 spot. Gizmo says they had a promising start, even in defeat, holding Seattle to a total of 233 offensive yards. That's true. That defense did look good at times. Number 26, New York Jets, moving down 8 spots. Uh-oh. Gizmo says that after Mosley's groin injury, Jets defense faltered. Adams is good. Some of those other guys are good, but yeah, Mosley was doing it for them. Number 25, the Indianapolis Colts dropped down 5 spots. Gizmo says not a bad outing, but old man Vinatieri missed an extra point and 2 field goals. Number 24, the Jacksonville Jaguars move up 5 spots. Gizmo says Foles broken clavicle and too much Mahomes and company in the last game. Gardner Minshew did look good in relief. We'll see how he does. They picked up Josh Dobbs in a trade. Number 23, the Denver Broncos dropped 7 spots. Gizmo says they weren't a lot of positives offensively, looked stiff and unimaginative. That receiver dropping that ball in the end zone did not help at all. He was wide open, hit him right in the chest, and he just dropped that thing. Number 22, the Buffalo Bills up 1 spot. Gizmo says it didn't look pretty, but the Bills can make some noise. Yeah, I will tell you, on Wednesday I called that game. Not on this show, but at work. I told everybody the Bills were going to win that game. They almost proved me wrong, but that pass at the end got them over the hump. Number 21, C. Rogers, Detroit Lions moving up 1 spot. The emergence of Hawkinson was great, but the fourth quarter team meltdown allowed a tie. Number 20, Carolina Panthers, up 1 spot. We'll see how they do after this week. Hung tough, but came up short. Cam showed no ill effects from shoulder. Ha, joke's on you, Gizmo. He is horrible. I think NFL Network put up a graphic that in his last 8 starts, they have not won a single game with Cam Newton. Number 19, the San Francisco 49ers moving up 6 spots. Gizmo says the 49ers defense came up big with 4 big takeaways. Garoppolo still looks skittish and horrible. but he did look better than he did in the preseason. Number 18, the Oakland Raiders up 6 spots. Gizmo says, Antonio who? Carr was nearly perfect, and the Raiders defense stuck it to Denver. Yeah, without Carr's performance, I don't think that's the same game. I don't know if he's going to be that perfect every single week. We'll see. Number 17, the Cleveland Browns dive bomb in 7 spots. Gizmo says the hype was a fluke. Mayfield terrible, and OBJ and his fancy watch. Yep. Oh, man. All right, 16, Atlanta Falcons down 4 spots. Gizmo says heavy money on the offense. The line didn't pay off as Ryan was pressured heavily. Yeah, they did not look good. Number 15, the Pittsburgh Steelers down 6 spots. They were just manhandled by the Patriots. Definitely needs some work. Yeah, Ben looked old, slow, and out of time with his receivers. Number 14, up 5 spots. The Tennessee Titans. Gizmo says Mariota played a clean, smart game. They are a team to watch. If he can do that every time, then they are going to be all right. It was really, like I said, it's really Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was just not trying to run around people, but threw them. Number 13, the Chicago Bears fall 7 spots. The defense looked good, but the offense stalled against Green Bay, says Gizmo. And on to number 12, the Houston Texans up 5 spots. Watson looked unstoppable, but a late field goal saved the Saints. Watson, man, they were lucky they had that interception returned. Otherwise, this would have been a totally different ball game. Number 11, Seattle Seahawks dropping 4 spots. Close game, but the difference was Wilson again. All right, number 10, the Dallas Cowboys move up 4 spots. Gizmo says, an elite defense and heavy weapons on offense. Watch out. They did look really good. If they can hold it up and not have any injuries this year, they should be the team to beat in the East. Number 9, the Green Bay Packers down 1 spot. Green Bay has a defense, but was manhandled the Bears, not by the Bears. Manhandled the Bears. The Bears. Number 8, Baltimore Ravens up 7 spots, as they should be. Lamar with 5 touchdowns, 320 yards passing, dropping dimes. Excuse me. Yes, he was. Lamar Jackson looked fantastic. That team is going to be unstoppable. They are using rookies and everybody, and it's all on Jackson right now. He looked accurate. Number 7, Los Angeles Chargers up 4 spots. Rivers showing no rust. Eckler, 58 yards rushing, 96-yard receiving, and 3 touchdowns. It's all on him. If he has a great game, then they are going to do good. He needs to take pressure off that passing game, though. If he can't run it, they're going to just be in dime coverage all day, and it's not going to look good for the Chargers. Number 6, Minnesota Vikings moving up 7 spots, vaulting over a whole bunch of teams. Gizmo says, brought back old school ground and pound and dominated. Everything the Vikings do runs off of play action. If they cannot have a running game, they're not going to look good. Their whole game is based off of play action. Number 5, the Eagles staying put. Gizmo says once the Eagles woke up, they were awesome, and Wentz and Jackson duo. Jackson, man, he's always been a threat. He's just been underutilized by most teams. Number 4, Los Angeles Rams down 2 spots. Gizmo says they didn't look as explosive as last year, but they still got a win. Number 3, the Saints staying in the same spot. Gizmo says Breeze steals a win and sets up the kicker for a 50-yard field goal. That's what he does, man. You watch his last few games, that is exactly what he does. Marches them down the field to give them a chance. And it doesn't always happen. This time it did. Number 2, Kansas City Chiefs up 2 spots. Hill's injury will hurt the Chiefs, says Gizmo, but Watkins stepped up big. Yeah, it's going to depend on Watkins. If he can continually get open and break tackles, he made whoever they played against defense look horrible. Number 1, New England Patriots. I think it was Jacksonville, right? Yeah, it was Jacksonville. New England staying the same. Gizmo says, Tom Brady shows why this team is number one. We'll see how the addition of Antonio Brown helps or hurts this team. He may or may not play in week 2. We shall see. But that is the NFL Power Rankings going into week number 2. Let us know what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Biggest movers, shakers. Just let us know. Drop us a like, give us a comment, subscribe if you haven't. Let Gizmo know what you think of his Power Rankings. Thank you all for watching. We will see you guys next time. Have a great day and stay safe.